Hello, hello, Much Gamers, and welcome back to our stream of Paper Mario 64. This is your host, TehJew22, the Blue Toad, and in addition to Mania Game and the Gaming Odyssey, this show, this Let's Play is brought to you by MuchGames.ca. So with that said, let's get to Paper Mario. And before I begin, I'm just going to make sure I got what I need. So let me just make sure I got um, my playlists in line and everything else like that. And also so I could share it with some people that may not know. So let me just get that. And okay, it doesn't look like anyone's in right now, but I figured I may as well share this with friends and others. Okay, let me just make sure I got everything. I'm just looking at my messages and things like that. But I hope you guys are doing pretty well. Oh my gosh. Well, wow. I just heard that Howard Finkel has passed away. That's... I mean... I know there's the old saying, you know... good things don't always last forever, but... He was the last person I thought that would have left, but... Okay. So... I'm just leaving a message on my Discord just to make sure that I got that. There we go. Now we got that. Alright, now let's take a look and see who we got here. Okay, so far no one is in the chat, but yeah, I just found out now that Howard Finkel has passed away. I mean, we've had so many losses, and this is kind of what happened here. Okay, now that we got that, now we move on to Paper Mario. So, last time I took out those naughty Shy Guys, and... it's like the old saying, they try to act tough, but they ain't tough. And Mario proved it. Yep, we're going to go to where we left off. Also, before I forget... we're going to go with File 2. But I think they're both the same thing. I think I made an extra copy in the event that something bad was to happen. And now we move on to Bowser. Hey Twink, those guards have stopped paying attention to us again. Let's sneak out of here. We might be able to find some news to help Mario. Do you think it's still safe to use that secret Peach? Don't you think Bowser's figured it out by now? It's still alright, Twink. Bowser hasn't noticed anything. He looks scary, but he's basically a major bonehead. Let's get out of here. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot. There we go. I almost forgot to unmute for a few things. But I know that it's nighttime over in the East Coast, but all right. So we just push that button and we move on. And of course we have no. Now let's be careful here. If I remember, what I'm not supposed to do is get caught by those lights. So be careful. Let's see what's in this room. Who are you? Gourmet guy? What the hell? What the hell's he doing here? Why, I'm Princess Peach, and who might you be? Everyone calls me the gourmet guy for some reason. I guess I'd better report you to King Bowser. You aren't supposed to leave your room. But I am really hungry. Tell you what, I'll keep this a secret if you make me something really yummy. So what do you say? Will you cook me something? I'd love to cook for you, but I have no ingredients and no utensils. That's no problem. There's a kitchen one floor below. It's 5-star. So that's how you're supposed to know that there's a kitchen downstairs. Okay. Here, you'll need this. This key will open the door that leads downstairs. Now you can get to the kitchen. Opens a locked door in Princess Peach's castle. Alright, so I gotta be careful. Oh, hang on a second. Alright. it's open. It's been open. For fresh air here. Okay. Alright. Oh. There we go. Okay. Might have to edit this part out or whatnot. Or maybe even give you a timestamp of when it ended, but anyway, let's get back. Okay, we're back. So right now, I just have to get to the kitchen. Now I gotta be careful. And I believe it's either here or in the room down there. Let's see. What's in this? What's here? Princess Peach? You're okay, thank the stars. How long have you been hiding in here? Well, since Bowser took over, I was so scared of being caught that I jumped into this closet. I'm hiding here until Mario comes and saves us all. The last stand badge. Okay, so it's not in here, it's in the other one. Hey, Iron Smasher, you're the first person here. You're the first person here. Okay, now I gotta be careful. Okay, get past him. Don't slow down, just go inside. There we go. Well, here's the kitchen. So what should we do first? This looks like a good book. Let's use it. Now, how he's able to pick up items like that and use them? Does he have hands? Special strawberry cake. That sounds good. And she even said it too. Okay, well let's get the recipe. Anyway, how's everything going in Iron Smasher Land? Put sugar and eggs in a bowl. Okay, put sugar and eggs in a bowl. Cleanser. Eggs. Put it in there. And sugar. Put it in the bowl. Yes. Now, mix and whip the ingredients in the bowl. All set? Okay, now if I remember correctly, I remember I had to do this for like 30 seconds. When I say start, for 10 seconds to mix the batter. I don't know if I did it good, but we'll see. That's it. Great job. Yes. Now, put flour and butter into the bowl. Okay. Okay, here's the flour. Doesn't look like, oh yeah, it's this kind of flour, yeah. I think it was butter? Okay, so she does it automatically. Okay, there we go. Put it in there. Bake the batter in the oven for 30 seconds. Okay, now this is the one where you need to do it for exactly 30 seconds. Why that's the case? Okay. Press A again when you think 30 seconds has passed, then take the cake out of the oven. Please put it in the oven. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Alright, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got him. Yep. Put the cake on the table to cool. With cream and strawberries. Okay. Definitely need some cream. Num 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 num. And strawberries. And okay. Yes. Okay. Now we just have to be careful not to get caught. Because if you get caught, then you might have to do this part over again, and that's something I don't want to do. Oh, okay, so it does it automatically for us. Alright, cool. We didn't have to do that. Wasted away to nothing. I could take one look at you and say that, you know, actually I'm not even gonna say it. So he eats it, and then he starts to spaz out. One of the star spirits is inside Mount Lava Lava on Lava Lava Island. The island is to the south. But you better tell him that there's also a nasty lava piranha guarding the star spirit. Can't talk. I really don't dislike Mario, that's why I'm telling you this. Yes, he could. Twink, I'm sorry that I keep asking you to do this stuff, but can you go tell Mario? Of course I will. I will do it now. So he goes out of the window. What's with all the shouting? Keep it quiet in here. So it was you, Princess. You've got to keep it down. You're a prisoner, and as a prisoner, you need to keep... What are you doing out of your room anyway? Guards, get the princess. I forgot about that Princess Peach part. After being cooped up in there for so long, I could really use some outdoor exercise. My name is Muscular. Mario, I must thank you for saving me. Now it's my turn to help you. Behold. And let's see what power he grants us this time. It goes up to 4, and he can now use Chill Out. You can lower the attack power of all enemies. which is pretty good. I mean, especially if you're dealing with enemies that can hit and hit hard, and you're in a pinch. So that's what you need. I have some news from the castle. Hi. I believe you are Twink, no? You're that youngster who's recently ascended from Starborn Valley up to Star Haven. What? You remember my name? Why, of course. Why, of course. We're like family. I'm so touched. Oh, don't make such a fuss, lad. I'm sure you'll go on to do great things. I must take my leave now. Goodbye, Twink, Mario. I rarely have such a chance, even at Star Haven. I'm shaking. Oops, I'm sorry, I have some important news. It seems that one of the star spirits is being held at Mount Lava Lava on Lava Lava Island. You wouldn't believe what the princess went through to get this information. I hope it will be of help. I'm going back to rejoin Princess Peach now. Mario, as always, good luck. The princess and I will keep looking for useful information. So, now that we got through that, okay, there's nothing in here. And of course, this is where we came from. Local gossip is that there's something like an island afloat at the port. Others say it's a monster. How frightful. Looks like I won't be walking there for some time. So basically, that's how you're supposed to know to go to the port. But in the meantime, let's take a look and see what we have. When it comes to important items, let me go to... Let's see. When it comes to key items, let's see. Oh, you know what we haven't done? We haven't been to the dojo in a long time. We have a letter to the Red Yoshi Kid in Yoshi's Village. Of course, we can't get there yet, but we're about to. So at least with the letter chain, we won't have to worry about it as much. But, of course, we can't forget about the favors of Koopa Koot. Okay. Oh, yes. I believe I have some items that were stored, and I'd like to get them back. Or to claim. Like an egg. And some dried pasta. And an apple. There's a couple of things you could do with it. Really, you could. So yeah, you could do a lot of things with an apple and some pasta. In fact, let's test that out right now. Dried pasta. Yes. Let's try the egg. Let's see what we can get. Sometimes you can turn two items into one big item. Other times it could turn out to be a mistake. We get a bland Mio. However, it restores 10 HP and 10 FP, so that's pretty good. Let's use an apple. Let's see what comes out of making an apple. I'd like to know. Okay, looks like a good friend of mine is doing some streaming, but now let's see what comes out of this one. How does an apple turn into a soda? That baffles me. But you know what? That's fine. I'm not going to cry about it. But, oh yeah, let's go to the badge shop, because if I'm not mistaken... Oh yeah, and also let's take a look at the... Can't see Koopa. Not sure what all that's about. So basically, this talks about how Mario took out the, Mario will prevail, that's right. Let's take a look and see what he has here. Okay, D-down, spin smash, jump charge. Well, let's see, what other ones you have? Okay, well... Okay, well, I didn't see anything I would have wanted, but... But we might as well move over to the sewers. In fact, let's take a look. I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, not that one. Or is it this one? No, it's not. This is not it. Ooh, what's going on in here? Think about something else for 2 seconds, will ya? You're starting to really get on my nerves. Okay, not bad. Nice little walk. I forgot if there was anything over here, but I remember this was where I found the fuzzies. But okay. But it's a nice little walk, though. Not bad. Oh, I did not mean to press the R button, darn it. So yeah, and of course they're gonna still continue to argue. So no use trying to, you know, make a fuss about it. Let's talk to Koopa Koop. Yeah, I did forget what it was. Nutty cakes. Oh, Goom Nut. Oh, that's right! I couldn't do this one because I didn't have, Tasty didn't have her pan at the time. So without it, she wasn't able to, she wasn't able to make it, so that's why I couldn't do it. That's right. Oh, and Chuck Quizmo. Alright, so what's the question? That would be the Goomba King. Yep, got it. So I got another star piece for that. Now, if I remember, there is a Goom Nut tree, and I think it's here. Yep, it's right here. So now I have to go back into town and get it made by Tasty. So yeah, there's a lot of side quests that you can do. And I just remembered that we couldn't have done this because of the fact that we had those damn Shy Guys. But now we can make it, so let's do it. Yes, a Goom Nut. Now, hopefully this turns out well, unless I need, like, flour or something like that. It's a nutty cake. Exactly what Koopa Koot wanted, so we'll go and get it to him. Okay, here we go. I owe you big time, Mario. Oh, this is heavenly. I'm nutty for this cake. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this. And of course, he gives you 1 coin. So what's this? I must tell you that there's quite a racket coming. Say, you and Cooper are friends, no? Well, it's his house. He should keep his guests from raising a ruckus. I can't sleep with all the noise. Could you go over in there and complain and tell him to put a lid on it? Okay, so obviously I need to change over to Cooper. Okay, so of course, so I need Bombette to take care of this. It's no use yelling my name. I'm off on an adventure doing very important things. I've had enough to think about without your puppy love. Besides, you're not my type. I told you that before, so calm down before you blow a fuse. Well, okay, so that worked. And I got 3 star pieces now. That's definitely worth something there. So what's another favor? I've been hearing people talk recently. Apparently I'm not so popular. People are actually saying I'm cheap. The nerve. A long time ago. Well, the upshot is I don't really need any help, except you know all those boos living in Boo Mansion. Well, one of them has an old photo of mine. So, well, I'd like to ask them if they give it. I'd like you to ask them if they'd give it back. And if you don't mind, and hurry up about it. You promise you'll go? So I have to go to the mansion and ask for a picture of you. Now, if I remember correctly, you go down this hole. And if I'm not mistaken... Now, of course, we don't have an ability that can take us any further over here, so we can't do nothing here. And let's see, is this too low? Yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. Let's go through the chocolate bar doors, and... Let's see. Did we talk to this one? Hey, what can I boo for you? An errand for Koopa Koot, huh? Too bad for you, Koopa Koot's been known to use people, you know? His motto is, if it moves, use it until it drops. He got into a couple of fights over his personality. Way back then, and after one really bad one, he started traveling a lot. This is a photo of us when he passed through these parts. Take this and say hello to Koopa Koot for me. Wait, can we get a good look at it? Well, thankfully that wasn't as tricky as I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd have to go through the whole mansion to find a certain boo, but it was just the first one. Alright, so let's just go back up. And again, I get 1 coin. Pasta would really hit the spot right now. Okay, so the only thing I know is that you need a Koopa leaf and... Yep, you need this. And you need some dried pasta. And unfortunately I had some, but then I got rid of it by my own stupidity. Because I forgot about that. So yeah, when it comes to Koopa Koot, I mean, you have a bunch of fetch quests. Now let's see, where can I find some dried pasta? Looks like a lot of kids are playing outside. Let's see, dried pasta. Okay, there's no pasta in here. Where can I get pasta though? I knew the pasta was good for something, I just forgot where I can find it. Yeah, real question is, where do you find pasta? Or do you have to go to... okay, well that's a good indication there. But I need to go... Oh, you know where I can find... now I remember where you can get dried pasta. You can go to Dry Outpost to get it. I forgot about that. Alright, so it's this one right here. Yep, there's dried pasta here. Okay. So far, I'm surprised we haven't had too many people, but I guess a lot of people must be busy or something, or whatnot. And, okay, well... Let's see. Okay, nope, nothing there. Oh, I'm so stupid. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go get it cooked. I have to go and cook it, so I gotta do that. Thankfully, it's not that far off when it comes to tasty. Dried pasta. Yes. And a Koopa leaf. Alright. Pasta's coming up. Pasta. Alright, down we go. Well, thankfully the tasks have been relatively easy. You're a man of action, Mario. Nobody should cook this dish besides Tasty. She perfected the recipe. And I still get 1 coin. I can't think of any favors I need at the moment. I bet I'll need one later, though. Okay, so now he's officially out of favors for him to do, or for us to do with him. Making this more or less the shortest side quest mania we've ever had. Because we've had some side quests, and really, that might just be the shortest one. The only thing that is left for us to do is to activate the next quest. So you got a bunch of little oinkers. Man, you kids are smart, I will say. So a lot of people have been to Dry Outpost before, so okay. Well, there's nothing here. So that means we have to go to the port. Okay, so in this sign, to go to the port, we gotta go west. Let's see, is there anything over here? There aren't any ships that go there from Toad Town. You better have strong arms, cause you'll have to swim there. That's impossible. If there's a person who can swim there, I'll eat a fuzzy. Well, let's see. Anyway, oh, who are you? Tis no use trying to fish with no caterpillar. Gar, what a fix I be in. Well, there's nothing for it but to find me a different bait. That thing looks like an island that has been floating in the port for days. But just recently, it moved right next to the pier. I wonder if one day soon it'll come ashore. Could you possibly go see if it's dangerous? Also, what's in here? Chanterelle's voice is even more sweet and tender than before. Yes, of course. Wow. I met that Ralph in a different town long ago. Back then he was selling rare foods, not badges. I recall that he had a beautiful wife at the time. They worked so hard together to build a business up from nothing in that town. His wife doesn't seem to be here in Toad Town though. Wonder what happened. So he knows a lot about the badge guy. How do you know about all this? Like, were you his best friend or something? Now, before I forget, I'm going to save right here. Now, I do have a backup file in case something goes wrong, but it's there. And apparently you can't go any further that way. I'm not sure why they won't let you. And I am none other than Colorado. I'm touring the world, and you're Mario, yes? Well, I, for one, am traveling bravely to Lava Lava Island in the southern sea to solve a diabolical mystery. It would seem that there are ancient treasures waiting in a volcanic cave. I'm in a bit of a fix, though. There's no way to get there, you see. What the heck is this thing? What is this? This is Toad Town's port. It's home only to the only restaurant in town. I like to stand at the end of the pier and gaze at the sea. Whoa! What are you doing? Wait, that thing is moving. What is that? It's a whale! It seems to be a big tuna. I am not a tuna. I am not a tuna. I am a whale. And I have problems. It feels like something's jumping around in my belly. I'm surprised he has a really tiny little voice from a big guy there. Oh, help me! I say, oh boy. This great tuna seems to have a bit of a bellyache. Mario, let's say you lend the fish a hand. I told you, I'm not a tuna. I'm not even a fish. And I have a headache from your jumping around on me, too. Do you think you could check my belly? I'm begging you, please. Blech. So you can actually go inside this guy's mouth. Okay, so obviously what I'm gonna need is Watt, because I can't see shit. Who that? Okay, so obviously I need to fight him. Okay, so what I'm gonna need to do is change member to Mario. Obviously it's gonna be a bit tougher, but... Okay, nice. I was able to guard against that. No, I'll charge. Got him. Okay, so the only way I can get him down is... Oh! I can't jump. Let's take a chance and see what this mystery is. I figured, let's not beat around the bush. Let's see, what is this? Okay, so I get a mushroom. Not bad, but it could be better. So they didn't introduce the, alright, we'll have to use the Quake Hammer then. let's use refresh for the moment. Sorry if I'm not talking very much. I mean, usually when I'm doing streams, I would be talking with other people, but then again, either people don't know about it or they're busy with other things. But really, what could I do? Oh, now I can't use the hammer now. But I can't jump because, well, there's nothing to jump on. So it's really up to Watt. And finally we beat him. Got 15 star points out of that, so I'm happy. Uh-oh. Whoosh! Hey, it's you, boy. You're that dumb old fish that ate me up and such. Plum idiot. You know, I thought I was a goner for sure. I'm awfully sorry. I was just having a nap with my mouth open. Well, I suppose I can see my way to forgiving you this time, but just you watch it. I reckon I owe you some thanks after all, Mr. Mustache. Yeah, I'll take care of it now. Woo! I feel so much better now. They should just call you Dr. Mario. There must be some way I can express my gratitude. I got it. The whale, am quite good at swimming. To express my thanks, I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Pardon the eavesdropping, but did you just say anywhere? Mario, I think this Star Kid said that a star spirit was caught on a big lava island, but we should go. Big Whale can give us a ride. Huh? Lava Island, of course. I know where it is, but there's a big volcano on the island, and it's on the verge of erupting. Still very dangerous. Do you still want to go? Well, okay then, it's your call. Just let me know when you're ready to go. And in fact, we're going to probably, in fact, that's what we will do on the next episode. We're going to officially begin, I believe it's chapter 5, if I'm not mistaken. So until then, we're going to stop right here. And until then, this is your host, TehJew22, on behalf of Much Games Guides, as well as muchgames.ca, signing off, saying goodbye, and I will see you next time, whenever that is. Until then, have a great day, everybody. Okay.